Hello, my name is Mario Pokemon Shadow, and during last summer, I did a 13-part episode. A 13-part review series where I went through all of the latest season of Total Drama, and yeah, let's just say there's a reason why I haven't looked at Total Drama since that ended. Total Drama Pahkitew Island was bad. It was really bad. And here are my top 5 reasons why it sucked. Um, I do have an honorable mention. My honorable mention is that, this is an honorable mention because it wasn't, in Revenge of the Island, they had the original cast members come and cameo, and I actually like that because I like interactions. That's what makes the show good. And they didn't do that in this season. They kind of ignored the fact that there were other seasons. It's like, other than mentioning that while Nakwa sank, they didn't give a flying shit about the other seasons. So, yay. Um, so, I like that part, and they ignored everything before this. So, yay. Alright. So, number 5 is Chef was never there. He said one line in the first episode and then he was either gone or he didn't speak. And I really like Chef, and it made me upset that he wasn't there! He wasn't there! It's like, what, you just lock him in a closet? You lock him in a closet and then die in a hole? No! Also, you're making him forage, and it's like, he's Chef. He can cook. He can't cook well, but better. Yes, I realized he didn't actually cook for everybody since Reggie died, but still. Um, right. So number 3 is, actually 2 things. A lot of the characters are fucking, well, are boring. And they only interacted with 1 or 2 characters. First thing is that, except for Amy and Sammy, they had, this is the thing that they do, and that's it. And that's it. No, that's not how you do a character. No, that's fucking boring. You be boring. And also, they saw one character, and it's like, let's interact with this person, and they completely ignore the other people, and it's like, no, that's not realistic at all. I realize you're a cartoon, but in the other seasons, it was realistic. Yes. More realistic than this, at least. Number 2 was the villains in this season were not good. So you had 3 people who could be classified as villains. Were Amy, Max, and Scarlet. Amy, in my opinion, was the only competent person who can be considered a villain. And she only decided to beat up on Sammy and Rodney. And Ronnie just because Ronnie was a dumbass. But here's the thing. They kicked her off in the 3rd episode. Thank you. No. It's bad. She's the only good person on the fucking show. And you kicked her off. And then she came back. And you kicked her and Sammy off. That does not count as a bringing a character back if you kick her off again in the same fucking episode. No. I realize I didn't do that in All Stars. Either bring back a character, but they didn't try to say, like, oh, we're bringing the character back and then we're kicking her off again. Same episode. No, that's bad. It's so bad. And Ezekiel doesn't count. World Tour. No, that doesn't count. And then Max was a numbnuts. He was a numbnuts so bad. It's like, you can't just call yourself a villain and be so incompetent. Yes, you were incompetent. The highest level of incompetence. You were a wuss. And Scarlett, I guess she was... I would put her at Justin level. She didn't really do much until she basically said, oh, I'm a villain now. And it's like... And to add to the fun, they kicked Max and Scarlett off at the last, same episode, so it's like, we have Sugar as our villain now? I don't like Sugar either. He's not good either. Yeah. Number 2 is they screwed up basically the rules of the show, the logic of the show. So, they screwed up the fact that, first thing, they screwed up the fact that Chris doesn't fucking care about anybody except for himself. When it's like, I don't remember what episode this is, because I haven't looked at any of these episodes again. The reason I'm doing this list because I hate this season, so I'm never gonna look at these episodes ever again. He said that, oh yeah, they said we can't use the bears because we can't use the real animals because I've been abusing them again. And it's like, brother, when has this mattered to you ever? Never. Why? Oh, and also, robot animals. Because that's a thing. Because they've done that before. No, they haven't. It's like, we're gonna do this? Have we ever done anything like this before? Have we even shown that there's a possibility that we could have done this before? No? No? What are we gonna do now? Making sense? No? Nope, we're just gonna do it. And it's like, yes, I realize that total drama can go a lot of different places, but it's like, too much throwing out all the old stuff, putting on the new stuff. Yes, I'm fine with the new cast. I'm fine with the new island. But you cannot screw up everything that the show has put down as this is how things work. No. You can't. No. It's not good. Alright. And number one is the second season and the fourth season are seen as two seasons that are not very good to most people. You may have your own opinion on bad seasons other than those two, but my personal least favorite before this one was season 2. And here's the thing with season 2. They followed season 2 up with World Tour. And a lot of people like World Tour. So, that's good. But, you were already fucked up once. Now you fuck up again, even bigger. Because, at least with 2, at least with season 2, you had developed characters. Or if you look at season 4, you had more interesting characters, and you had the same island, and you had Chef actually there. It's like, it was not as bad as this. It's like, and they came back. You have fucked up after you have fucked up before. It's not a thing you should do. It's okay to make mistakes. Just don't try to make the same one too many times. Really. And yes, I realize that nobody will understand that. Except for my dad. But he's probably never gonna watch this, so yeah. So yeah, that's why I hate Total Drama Pahkitew Island. And it's also the reason why I haven't looked at Total Drama since it finished. Cause it's like, I just can't do this anymore. I mean, when season 7 comes out, if it comes out, I'm not gonna watch it, but I mean, I haven't even looked at my favorite episodes, which are specials and season 1, season 3, and season 5. Well, I must say, every season has some fuck ups, but season 6, you win the prize. You win the prize. Alright, see ya. Bye bye.